Hey everyone, I'm Derek Henry, and this is the 10th in a 10-part series where we're looking at Excel hacks that benefit companies in the retail, restaurant, and multi-unit location industries. So, in this one, we're going to talk about how you can refresh PowerPoint slides in bulk. Why would you want to do that? Because PowerPoint is one of the most common ways to communicate information to people, and updating slide decks with information that's just based on one period to the next is where a lot of time is spent. I know it was for me when I worked for a restaurant company and we had 150 slides a month that we would comb through and update to use as a part of the narrative. It took us like 3 days. And I said, guys, this is so repetitive, there's got to be a better way. And that's where this macro comes in. So let's look at an example here. So how this works is when you first run it, it creates a settings sheet like you're seeing here. What PowerPoint file are you going to update? What sheet has a list of all the items that you want to update? And in what columns are those in? So you just kind of map those. And what that looks like is this list right here. So what you're going to do is list out all the things that you want to update in a PowerPoint deck. What slide are they on? What is the name of the item you want to update just in case it moves around or changes? You want to make sure you're updating the right item. And then where does it come from? What is it? Is it a range? Is it a table range? Or is it a picture, some kind of image? Maybe a chart, most likely. And then where is that? What sheet is it in? What file and what range name? Now, range names are pretty powerful way to make this easy. So you'll have a table or you'll have a picture and you name the range. That's what PowerPoint's going to use to pick it up. So once you do that and you fill this in, it could be a few items or it could be hundreds of them. It's going to do a giant find, replace, or copy paste exercise. Only it's going to do it a lot quicker than you or I could do it ourselves. And it's going to do it without making errors. And what does it look like? Well, you're going to go from a chart that looks like the top one on the right down to the bottom. So even formats can change as you do this, but it's going to update the information to either the next period or the next location or whatever it is that you want to change in one giant step. So it took us from that 3 days that we did before, this could be updated in a few minutes. The benefit of doing that obviously is the time save, but it's also going to give you the option to take last minute changes into account and give you a lot more time to do analysis and pick some of those slides you want to use as a narrative. So they're all going to be available. Maybe you just want to pick out 10 or 20 of them to put in what gets presented to people to make key decisions on. So that's it. Hopefully you find that helpful. Thanks for watching this and all the others in this series. I hope you found them helpful and insightful. If you want more information, please reach out to me. Otherwise, thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.